Live on YouTube. Okay, hopefully this one's up. Gonna try. That's not fun. Love that. But I love that. I mean, I don't love that at all. It's dumb. Hopefully this is gonna work. It still says 0, so YouTube hates me. Is it actually working? Okay, Nick says that I'm live. I don't know what's going on. Literally the exact same setup. Everything said it was correct. It said live. It made me end the stream, etc. Except that it was not connecting to YouTube. So I just did a new one and said right now. Okay, Nick says that is good. Thanks, babes. Sorry. So I guess because I'm not doing this actually on the day of my birthday, YouTube's like, go fuck yourself. I'm going to mess with you. So sorry. Hopefully people find it. Oh, that's so annoying. I know that makes it a pain in the butt for people to find. So lame. Whatever. I am going to just go to my channel and delete the previous one real quick. Hopefully that'll make it easier for people to so it's not so confusing. I don't know. Does that sound like a good idea? Hopefully. But anyways, thank y'all for coming over and finding it. Don't know what just happened. But we are going to get it running anyways, whatever. I am about to pour some Hardin's Creek. As first, I put on some, I've never done it in YouTube. I always do it in StreamYard. Doopy doopy doop boop boop. Sorry. There we go. There. I'm just trying to change the thumbnail so it's less confusing for other people. So of course I can't see the chat when I'm doing that. And hopefully that didn't fucking destroy everything just because. Okay, and now I'm gonna just, I don't know, change something. Whatever it's called. This is so fun for y'all. I know. And I know freaking Shayla's on today with Hello Again Whiskey Friends, which is they are what a freaking perfect combination. Go figure. Okay. So anyways, we're going to pretend none of that happened and start back over. So let me pour some Hardin's Creek, and now I can see who's in chat. What I started out my other one with, maybe that was the problem, was just a recording of Feliz en tu Dia, which is a Spanish happy birthday song. I don't know if it's everywhere, or I just assume it is, but I have no idea. Feliz en tu Dia. Is that other countries too? That's gotta be. Anyways, my dad and abuela call me and sing that every year. And so we were camping this year, and I put them on speaker for Nick to hear it. It's super fun. Super fun and super cute. Always makes my day. My little 90-year-old abuela singing that song. So let me start saying hi to some people in chat. I've got this is the 15 and a third, right? 184 month year Hardin's Creek. What's it called? Jacob's Well. Yeah, Jacob's Well from last year. So I know they've got the Claremont and another one this year, but this is from last year. So, and just, so good. 15-year, basically, 108 proof, and just kind of a fun special release that they did last year. So fun to start out. Well, I did have some Knob Creek 15-year, the 100 proof Knob Creek 15-year. I have a Knob Creek, a little bit left of a Knob Creek 15-year pick to potentially have later. So, but let me say hi to peoples. What's up, Slap Chat? Slap Chat. Slapshot. Also, there were some comments on the other one that there was one that was funny. So I'm sorry that I won't be able to address those ones, but I know MC and Kilko couldn't stick around. So, but totally get it. What's up, Frank-C? Thank you so much. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Thanks, Top Dog. Oh, and Top Dog. I meant to bring those over. That was one of the things. I always try to write things down of what to remember to mention and to have ready for the live stream. And I meant to write that down, but I was walking the dog, I think, when I thought of it, so couldn't. But you sent me those gorgeous coasters. I'm going to post them on Instagram. but I freaking love them. So thank you. What's up, Don Nishida? I think you posted something in Klingon on the other chat. Do you still have that? Was that happy birthday in Klingon? I know. Who knows? Nobody knows story time. But I do have one of your glens over here. I picked out some of my favorite glens, for some of my favorite peeps, for this stream. So, because my birthday. What's up, Bourbon Neophyte? Hey, Anthony. Nick, letting me know that everything's good. Thank you. Yes, Rex, we fixed it. I don't know what happened. Yes, the after party after the 3-minute live stream that I did. So yes, please, y'all hit that. Still got the OG sign, like and subscribe. I also have the newer sign, of course. So that Shayla Whiskey Central sent me. So what's up, Tim Corney, my buddy? Did I respond to you the other day? Oh, I have no idea if I did or not. I don't think I did. Shit. Sorry. I will respond to you after the stream. I love your idea. I freaking love your idea. But I forgot to respond. Oh yes, the manatee. So this was one of my birthday presents. Meet Mana, the manatee. She's adorbs. If you're a true OG, there was a live stream I did a while ago on Manatee Appreciation Day to explain that it has become a long-standing joke in my family. My parents freaking love to bring it up. The one time I got a picture done for work, and I was very unhappy with it and felt like I looked huge. And so I said to Nick, and this was before we moved to Utah, I think even. I can't believe I still let him move here with me. I said to him, I hate this picture. I look like a whale. And he's like, you don't look like a whale. You look like a manatee. And he meant it. He thought he was being legit sweet and comforting and complimenting kind of thing. And I'm like, you realize manatees are fat sea cows, right? So that's been a long-standing thing. And so he got me this little manatee stuffed animal, which is so cute for my birthday. Thank you, Miracle Martinez. And my whiskey lab, I hope you got it. Christine, I saw before the other stream ended, had put in some entries. So Christine, I didn't see if he caught that or what, but just to make sure that was in. Thank you, because I know she would love to win this. Hi, Wes. Speaking of, before I keep talking, saying hello to peeps and get onto the whole Star Trek thing, there is a bottle giveaway today. So $5 in entry. You can do Super Chat, PayPal, or Venmo. Super Chat, Google will take it's 30% fee or whatever kind of things, but you can do that and then you can pop up a message, or you can do PayPal, Venmo, and I'm gonna try and pull it up and maybe read the messages. We'll see. I've never tried doing that before, and I didn't really think about that before stream, but I love that what's her name? Women of Whiskeys do that all the time, and I think that's awesome. So please, all I should do is go into YouTube and pin that comment, because I did not make a banner ahead of time. I did other things, but I didn't make a banner. I'm waiting to open this 15-year. I know. I'm hoping. Now we're going to Puerto Rico in February, so I don't know if we can afford to come to South Carolina for Thanksgiving, but we're going to try. Nick and I need to look at tickets and everything and figure that out. So, but I want to. Not just for the Knob Creek, also to see you, Shane. And my family and stuff, whatever. What's up, Keith K? Are you still there? Thank you. I got a haircut a week before my birthday as a birthday present to myself. So I thought I'd rock that for a little bit today. I'm sure it won't last. But thanks. Thank you so much, Keith. Yeah, I hope you're improving day by day at least. What's up, Stacy H? 4-Leaf Whiskey. How you doing? All hail King of the Commode. Oh, I have that over here to mention. I want to get into the Star Trek stuff and see what's going on. Oh, I need another sip of this. And then I need to decide what is actually going to be my next pour. Because I've got basically some of my favorite pours around me, which are some Stags, ECB PC 920, Kentucky Owl that Shane got me. Oh, gotcha. It's mad at me. I guess I have too many. I was gonna try and upload some things, but I guess I won't be doing that. Never mind. Uh, there's one old elk pick that's like my favorite all time, but that'd probably be last. ECBP, C920, Kentucky Owl, Old Elk. Yeah, those are all the ones like obtaining. Oh, and Little Book Chapter 3. Okay. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Don Nishida, and thank you, Christine Vasco. You're all freaking awesome. Oddly enough, that High West Casting showed up in Hawaii a month ago. Grabbed a bottle, but haven't opened it yet. Oh, yeah. So Nick just saw this and was like, oh, this would be perfect for a giveaway. This one says like, we're confused because it's like the cast strength, but I don't understand if it's a pick because at the bottom it does said 4 hand selected for Utah. I don't know if that makes it really any different from the others. So, but like, I wasn't sure like where this was available. I've just never seen like their American Prairie at cast strength, and wondered how it would be at cast strength. Nick was actually really. I did a vote on Patreon to see that or this ECBP Utah pick. Which would people like to be as the prize today? And Nick was kind of bummed that everybody voted for this one because he wanted to try it. So maybe whoever wins can send him a sample. Sorry, I couldn't. Oh, no worries at all, buddy. Do your traveling, do your work thing. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, but maybe it's just I have no idea. I don't understand. Is Utah only? Maybe just this, it's basically like a state pick kind of thing. I have no idea. I did not get a chance. I should have looked that up. So, thank you so much, Regs Lugo at my whiskey lab. He's got 5 entries in for this High West. So, and like I said, like I, normally forget the normal proof for American Prairie, although they might have dropped that name, but the High West Bourbon. And it's not clear based on the back or anything about whether this is like fully their own distillate or like a blend of their distillate and Ross and Squibb. I'm unclear on that. I know they started out with pretty much all MGP, but they've gradually been trying to shift to their own distillate as they've aged it. So what is up? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Christine. Speaking of on Livewire Whiskey last Sunday, Nick, if you've ever wondered anything about my husband, like what he is like in real life, he went on to Livewire Whiskey and competed in the Livewire Whiskey does kind of a year and a halfly battle thing. What do you want to call it? Like March Madness type thing. Just for shits and giggles. And so Nick competed last week in the toilet bowl to try and like get into the actual bracket that he's got set up. And I brought over because he went against Christine Vasco, and it was the toilet bowl. And, there it is. It's behind the bottles. My bad. And he won the toilet bowl, which is amazing. Look at this thing. The Vasco's got this prize for it. Do you see like the little toilet rolls and the toilet lid? So this will absolutely go up on our shelf, as a memento. I don't know. But pretty fucking awesome. Oh, you know what I had opened up YouTube for was to pin that comment by my whiskey lab. Let me see if I can still find it so that people know. There we go. Pin message. There we go. Okay, so I've got Hardin's Creek in the glass, which is delicious. Should I go to Stag Batch 19, Stag Batch 20, which are the 22B and 23A? What I recall, I fucking love the Batch 20. The 23A. So fucking good. But I was thinking about maybe doing them side by side, like the Batch 19, Batch 20. And if you don't know, they're now putting on the bottle this whole 22B, 23A thing. So I imagine, I believe that's supposed to be to do with, kind of like how ECBP does, like the year that it came out and which release it was from that year. Is just confusing because we all already called it. I know that now it's not junior anymore, it's grown up. But I find that super like just make it clear to begin with. Just do that. Just I don't know, it's annoying. So or ECBP C920 or Knob Creek 15-year pick, and then I could switch to the stags. Maybe I'll do that. Thank y'all. Oh my god, y'all are going nuts. Thank you. Oh, taste and sense. Oh, and also this is gonna be probably like the pour after the next. Taste and Sensibility sent me a little book. Is it chapter? I always forget. Chapter 3? Yeah, it is. Chapter 3. The best little book ever. If anybody sees this at like a reasonable price somewhere near them, hit me up. And they don't want it, but like could pick it up and I could pay you for it, hit me up, please. This is like one of the best pours I've had in my entire life. So I also have this Obtainium Bourbon pick that Nick and I got in Tennessee because it's just delicious. I have not had it yet. I don't think it's dropped here yet. I feel like if it had, Nick would have gotten it. Thank you so much, Keith. Yay. You the man. Tim Corney, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Freaking appreciate it. Okay, Rags says 23A. I'm going for it. So this one, batch 20. Yes. Let's do it. So, okay, let's put it, we'll put it in the live wire Glen, and then the next pour will go in the story time Glen. Oh. It's just like crazy good. Like I know it's douchey. The only reason I have this bottle is because of Nick. I never would have managed to get our hands on a bottle. But it's just so good. And like Utah gets them and drops them, and you just got to know the system. And I don't know the system, but Nick has like done a really great job at learning the system, so was able to get us a bottle of the Stag Junior, the latest, the past 2 Stag Juniors. Which when I first tried Stag Junior, I was like, I'm never gonna get a bottle of this. But Nick is incredible. So, but one of the Patreon giveaways tonight is you get to choose 4 samples, pretty much anything from my collection, and so that can include the latest stags. So, Patrons, y'all are in already for that. So, boop, boop, boop. And do you see? I don't know if you see. So tonight we are doing Star Trek whiskey characters because my birthday. I am a Trekkie, hardcore. And my birthday is on Star Trek Day. September 8th, 1966 is when the first episode of Star Trek came out. And I might be just a little bit, oh wait, can you see? I'm getting confused. I guess it's whatever, I don't know. Everything's opposite. I'm wearing my Vulcan ears because I'm obsessed with Spock. I believe in logic and science. So I love that my birthday is Star Trek Day, but not only is my birthday Star Trek Day, my birthday is during the month of Bourbon Heritage Month and Alzheimer's Awareness Month, if you did not know. So it's like the most appropriately timed thing. Like I don't believe in astrology, whatever. Like I'm a Virgo and that's supposed to, and sun, rising, moon thing, whatever. But like the fact that I was born on Star Trek Day, I believe in. That's fucking real shit. Thank you so much, Leo Chav. Appreciate it. I haven't and have not tried it yet. The new Stag Junior. Now is a great time. Now is a great time to try it. It's Bourbon Heritage Month. Why wait? Like, freaking try it. Do you have any others? Did Leo Chav donate? Thank you. Oh, sweet. You did awesome. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm doing very bad at this. Mike Stahl said happy birthday to Keith J from Massachusetts Hospital Bed. Said manatee food for Mana. Thank you. He greatly appreciates it. And Don Nishida said happy birthday. Thank you. And then Scott Pigsley entered but did not put a message. So I'm going to take it as happy birthday and thank you. And I will check PayPal. I wanted to try and do this. I love that Women of Whiskeys do the, like, try to acknowledge the comments on here. That way it's kind of like a super chat without the whole 30% cut. Do you think, I'm sure they've caught on, but whatever. They make so much money. They shouldn't care. Christine Vasco said, happy birthday stream party funds. Thank you. Abe Logo said, a happy birthday, High West Wind. Maybe. Birthday live stream. Thank you, Leo. Tim Corney said, happy birthday. And Taste Simpsons Billy just said, donation. I'm going to take that as happy birthday. So thank you so much. Okay. I want to get into it's a great time. I hope you're well. Oh, what is up, Alex Quintero? How's it going? No. Wait, is that the third one of the last ones? The one where Padme goes all fucking stupid? No. Nick and I recently rewatched the first two ones, and then we were like, okay, we have to wait until you're drunk to watch the third one. And I kind of think it'd be fun to do as like a non-monetized Patreon live stream. Because if y'all don't know about my anger and my rants on how George Lucas fucking destroyed Padme and just hates women clearly, and I hate it. And I mean, who likes Anakin Skywalker? Like, just either be a whiny bitch or be Darth Vader. Like, don't be this stupid in between bullshit. Distracted. Star Trek. It's Star Trek Day, not Star Wars. Thank you so much, Tony Bag of Donuts. Where's Enough Creek? I do have some 15-year pick. So this stag that I just poured is 130.2. Honestly, it is dangerous. It's dangerous. It does not drink its proof. That's what I remember about it. Ugh. Real quick, got to do a sniff, and then we're gonna. I was trying to upload the pictures on here, but because I have the free version of StreamYard, it was like no. But just to remind people of the cast members of Star Trek, if you aren't a Trekkie, which is weird, like why not? I'm having so much fun. I would be down for that drunk Star Wars stream, right? Like I'd have to do it, totally just like a private link kind of thing. So it'd probably be a Patreon stream or something. Or I could like just send the link out to people or whatever, who like really whoever wanted it. It'd be cool. And just, I know there's like ways to do watch parties with Star Wars. Maybe we could set up something like that. It would be super fun. As long as you don't mind me talking through the whole movie because I'm ranting. I have Stack 16. Oh, Stack 16 so good. And we'll move to try it on next batch. There you go. Maybe for your birthday or for Christmas or something big like that. That'd be good. Job promotion or something. So last time we were on live stream, you went on a rant about Kenobi, and it was hilarious. Man, I could rant about Star Wars. It's ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous. What's up, Bourbon? Whiskey Uncensored in the house. Who might have been the one who got me. I think you're Hapag Wine and Liquors. You're the one who got me this 15-year pick, which will probably be my next pour. Kirk, Picard, or both? That is the question. Okay, let's get into some of the characters and what whiskey I think they might be. Thank you so much, Dan. Also, Packers on a Roll was so good. I shared that Facebook post to Nick the other day. It was so good. Okay. Yes, and the pick we cracked. Oh, yes. Oh, it's from his brother's store. Yes, y'all, I got to crack Knob Creek 15, and I made sure I kept all the wax so that didn't get in nature because we were outdoors. We're in the courtyard. It pours in the park. Can y'all hear the kids screaming outside? Oh, now they paused. Anyways, which Star Trek is my favorite? So Spock is my favorite character of all time, ever, from anything, ever. Love him, adore him. Leonard Nimoy was everything. Like when he died, I listened to all of his books and cried, and people were texting me that he died. Like, are you okay? He's the one celebrity that I adore him. He Skyped into Comic-Con a few years, the year before he died, and that was just crazy. But Star Trek Next Generation is my favorite. It's the best, which is what I was going to start with for tonight. Although I never did come up with a Picard. Oh, good job, Adriana. Cool. So, but I think my whiskey lab, you said data equals motor oil. Fair enough. It's not what I put down for him. Water's good. Yes, please listen to Tim Corney. Smash that like button. But for data, so I was thinking. So, oh yeah, I'm like trying to read my little notes. I didn't write something for everything. It was like, well, Nick and I were drinking the other night and coming up with stuff. But so Data is super strong, like crazy strong. He's an android. If you don't know who Data is, um, but I downloaded pictures, but it won't like of the cast for each one, so that to help refresh people's memories. But it because I've got the free one, it won't let me upload them. So but Data's the android in Next Generation with Picard, and he's super strong, but also he's like actually really sweet. Like he really just wants to be human basically and understand what it is to be human. And so he's like strong, but you wouldn't guess it from your interactions with him normally. So I was thinking Obtanium, like Obtanium light whiskey. You can like have also oh frisky. Have you ever seen the episode where he gets jiggity with Tasha Yar? So you can have it all night long. But he's really strong and will kick your ass. So I feel like he is Obtanium. Also, Data is probably my favorite character from Star Trek Next Generation. As much as I love Picard, I love that whole crew though. It's so good. I think Picard drinks. So that's the thing. So there's a difference though of like which one do they drink, and then which one do you think like represents them? Like you like has similarities to them as like I can totally imagine Picard drinks Macallan, or like just some old fucking scotch. But what actually represents him is my thing. Um so that's like basically what my answers are based off is what I'm saying. Like Data probably would just drink motor oil. He would just drink nutrients, right? Unless he's got his emotional chip in, but that's a whole nother story. Also, don't forget, there is a giveaway tonight. It is the High West Cask Strength Bourbon. So I live in Utah. This one was hand-selected for Utah. I don't know how widely spread this is, but this one is Adriana. 58.7, 17.4 proof. 117.4 proof. 58.7 out, percent alcohol by volume. But $5 an entry. You can do Super Chat, PayPal, or Venmo. If you do PayPal or Venmo, make sure you tag My Whiskey Lab in the chat. And the PayPal and Venmos are in the description. So, or you can just do Super Chat. So, but that's kind of my thought process. So for me, Data would be Obtanium, like light whiskey, or Obtanium bourbon, because I got one and it is crazy good. Data is who really killed Tasha during the dirty. I have to be on my tiny monitor for things to like for the whole setup to work. So I'm all squished. Data is the man go. Yo, Data is the bomb. I fucking love Data. He's so great. He has some of the best episodes. Maybe some peated scotch, like I could see that, like Lagavulin 16 for Picard. Like in that, like older, smooth, but kind of smoky, like this kind of, I don't know, sort of mystique around him kind of thing. Like I can see that. What is up, Bourbon School? How's it going, buddy? Thank you so much, Taste and Sensibility. Two more entries for you for tonight's giveaway for the High West. Aren't you using? So it's right here, but the way it gets in the way of the camera basically, or it looks like I'm looking over here the whole time, which me as a viewer hates. So I'm trying to set it up so that it's not that way. Trust me, it is a thing. I don't understand how other people do it. Like maybe they just all have better vision. I use my big monitor all day long, but yeah, it's a thing. So, okay. So that is Data. So I don't know how much people are familiar with the Star Trek. Oh, can I just like share a picture in StreamYard? Let me try to do that because I downloaded some pictures of the cast just to make this like kind of easier. No, I didn't make slides. Calm down. I've already been working on slides for a talk I have to give next week. Grab it. Downloads. Eh, eh, eh. Yes, very, very entertaining for y'all. Okay, if I pull that up, there we go. And then I share the screen. Eh? No, that one. There. Boom. Shaka. Ah, there we go. So data is the really, really white one on the very right. If that helps. So you've got Wesley Crusher behind him, Beverly Troy, Worf, Beverly Troy, wow, Deanna Troy, Worf, Beverly Crusher, Guinan, Geordie LaForge, Picard, and of course Riker. So just as like a refresh for people on who we are talking about here. So for Worf, oh man, we even wrote down Tasha Yar because I do not like. I was never into Tasha Yar. I don't really care that she died. But for Tasha Yar, but she's coming to Comic Con, to our local one, which I get to go to. That was one of my birthday presents. We wrote Blanton's. I was drunk when I wrote this, and I can't read everything I wrote. I'm 80. I don't know. I think I'm a badass, but actually overrated. I'm 80. A-D-I-E? I have no idea what the Akeley? I have no idea what that was supposed to say. But yeah, she thinks she's badass, but she's kind of overrated. That's kind of my thoughts on Tasha Yar, and definitely my thoughts on Blanton's. But for Worf, I feel like tough guy, big, struck you in the face, but actually really fucking stupid. And I don't like him at all. Well, until the new Picard series. So for me, he is Alberta cast strength premium. Strong, good in a battle, about nothing else. Like you can depend on him to shoot you in the ass. That's about it. You're gonna be miserable. Like that's it. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, thank you so much, Bourbon Neophyte. The Moose Lounge, what is up? Also, I love running into moose on trails, so that's a great name. Jerry Black, how's it? Thank you. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I like how it's like Trekkie, but not like crazy overtly Trekkie. You could like actually accidentally not know somehow. Is Riker something that thinks but he is pretty smooth. Like the Riker maneuver, where he like steps over a chair kind of thing. Like Riker's got it going on. So I did pick one for Riker. And for him, I said Knob Creek pick. So he's like a good Knob Creek. I'm not saying he's like the best Knob Creek pick, but I love what I wrote. Everybody likes him. He's going to get with everybody. Mr. Steal Your Girl. High proof. But he is. Like, that's kind of the truth. Like, you don't even have to be a girl with it. Like, he's the Kirk of Star Trek Next Generation. What is up, Soul Sister? Thank you so much, Kathy Joe. I appreciate it. You are in for the giveaway for a High West cast strength bourbon. $5 an entry, y'all. I forgot to make a banner, so I'm just trying to actually remember to mention it when I get reminded. Make it so, number one. Yes. I love Picard so much. I liked the new show, especially the third season. The new show, Strange New Worlds, is incredible. So fucking good. Riker, a simple Knob Creek, basic, but you love it. No. He's not simple. He's a Knob Creek pick. Like he varies a bit. Sometimes he shaves his beard. Sometimes he gets with like these weird androgynous creatures. Sometimes he is with Betazoid. Like he can woo anybody, basically. He's freaking Riker, like Commander. I love Riker. He's actually not my favorite the way I'm going off about him, but I do freaking love Riker. Okay. And then this is appropriate because of what I'm drinking. So if you've ever watched the show at all, you probably know who Q is. He's the one who introduced them to the Borg. Like he's the reason the Borg know that they exist and are a problem. Uh, Q, John Delancey, like one of the funniest characters. So we wrote him as Stag Jr. because you kind of love him, you kind of hate him because you can't find him. Uh, and you kind of want to though against your will. Like they can't stand him, but sometimes it's like, oh, Q would be really helpful right now, or like Q has put them in a situation and they're like, Q, we need you to save us, kind of thing. Like, and I don't know, he's just so much fun. I love the Q character, and I love Stag Junior. As I sip the 20, batch 20, which is labeled as 23A on the bottle. I love this one. Like at the end, you get that grape note of, like that Buffalo Trace stag grapey note kind of thing. But up front, you get like more char. But also just like does not, it's 130.2 proof. Does not hit at that proof. And just like so easy to drink that it's dangerous, especially when it's such a hard to find fucking bottle. Like Nick and I, the couple times we poured this, we're just like, okay, we have to immediately put the thing on because this is when you would just go back and keep sipping, not realizing kind of what you're doing, but just enjoying it so much that you just kind of want to keep sipping it. Like it's not the most complex thing. We'll say the finish goes on a bit. You get that little Kentucky hug. Mm-mm-mm. I'm sure Q would totally give you a Kentucky hug. Q's just the best. Like if you've never seen a Q episode, you should do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you so much, John White. Right there to me. So for anybody coming in late, Star Trek Day is September 8th, and that is my birthday. That was this past Friday, but I went out camping, which was awesome. So, and I'm a huge Trekkie, so I love that I was born on Star Trek Day. So hence I am wearing my Star Trek badge. My uniform was just too uncomfortable to try and wear on the live stream. I've got my, yes, that's right, more uncomfortable than wearing Vulcan ears that are spirit gummed on. But I love my Vulcan ears so freaking much. I feel like I just belong in Vulcan ears. Like, if it was not super weird, if that was like a normal alternative as opposed to earrings, I'd be all about it. All right. Riker was also the best host of Beyond Belief by far. I don't know what Beyond Belief is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. But Jonathan Frakes is amazing and was supposed to come to FanX here, like our version of Comic-Con, but he canceled. I'm super bummed. Although Worf is coming and Beverly Crusher, but I did meet her on another time she came to like our Comic-Con. Okay, I don't have anything written. So Wesley Crusher was by far my least favorite character in Star Trek Next Generation. So I don't have anything for him, but I feel bad about disliking him now because I like Will Wheaton, like the actor. If you grow up with Wesley Crusher in front of you and he's like Mr. Goody Two Shoe and super fucking smart, and he just like fixes things while being Mr. Perfect, and you're a kid over there being like, I'm nowhere near as smart and I'm always pissing everybody off. Like, what's wrong with this guy? I hate this guy. You're so annoying. You don't like, nobody likes Wesley Crusher. I mean, Picard told him to shut up. I don't know. My friend lives by Jonathan Frakes and has worked with him for he just seems like he's done a ton of directing for a bunch of the different Star Trek series. Like, and I've seen the interviews with him. He just seems awesome. I would love I'm so mad he's not coming here anymore. He would have been so much fun to meet or like go to his panel at least. Any rye will do for her. For Wesley, Wesley's a boy. That's why I'm clarifying. Beverly Crusher, his mom, I freaking love though. So it makes no sense. What would Beverly be? So, okay. So I was thinking about it a little bit before this. Oh, I said Worf was Alberta Castrain. I had also been thinking about putting him as like not a good Old Forester single barrel proof pick. Like some of them are stellar, and then some are just like they're just hot. Like that's it. You know, there's not that much enjoyable about them. They're just hot. And I was thinking about putting Wharf as that. Um, but I feel like Beverly could kind of be a really good Old Forester single barrel proof, even though it has way too long of a name. My friend, oh, yep. Wheatley Vaughn. That works. What, oh God. Now I'm Wesley Crusher, Will Wheaton, Wheatley vodka. I dig it. He hasn't been aged. That's perfect, actually, because he's like not aged yet or anything. He's got no nuance to him. He's just like, meh, goody two shoe. I dig it. He's a vodka. I'm in. I love it. So Beverly, strong, confident, and no nonsense. Right? Oh, Beverly Crusher was the best. I adored. Like Deanna Troy was all right. She's fine. But Nick hates Deanna Troy. I don't hate her. But Beverly was like, she's so badass. But the other lady that replaced her for like season 2 was a cunt. Let's just be honest. Kate something. Ugh. I'm so glad Beverly came back. Wesley equals benchmark single barrel. Ooh, I don't know. See, I had benchmark foolproof thanks to the Vascos at Ports in the Park, but never had benchmark single barrel. Real quick, just a reminder before I go to Star Trek Original Series, there's still about 10 minutes left in the giveaway. I'm giving away a High West Cask Strength bourbon. So if you've ever had their American Prairie bourbon, this is Cask Strength instead of, it's somewhere in the 90s, I think, the regular American Prairie or regular bourbon now. I think they took away that name. But this is, what did I say? 117.4 proof. This one says hand selected for Utah. I don't know. Don Nishida said he found a bottle, so I don't think it's actually Utah only, but I live in Utah, so it makes it a little bit easier probably to get a hold of. Y'all, before I start on Original Series, I'm gonna pour like my favorite thing that I own right now, probably this little book, Chapter 3, Doug Crisop, Taste and Sensibility. Gave me a sample of this in a blind flight like more than a year ago, probably. And it was so fucking amazing. Like, it just blew me away. And then the super kind soul that he is, like, knew I loved it. I brought it up all the time. And so sent me like the rest of the bottle that he had, like, and it was, like probably like this high still when he sent me like the rest of the bottle just out of the blue. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. So if anybody ever sees it, chapter 3, it's the best one. It's the one that's got like all their stuff at its best. 9-year Basil Hayden's, 11-year Bookers, 9-year Knob Creek, and 12-year Bakers. Like as a blend, is so. Oops, it is so good. So I'm pouring that next. See if it beats out the Stag. Okay, and then we're gonna go to. I reminded people of the giveaway, and we're gonna go to Star Trek Original Series. Other things I wrote down to mention. Today I entered Utah's BTAC lottery. Fun fact. And also, I did my Alzheimer's fundraiser earlier this year, and I did some special prizes on a GoFundMe. And I thought that wasn't going to link to my walk, but as of today, it just sent all of those over and linked it to my walk. So actually, I'm going to share this as a in between, and then we'll go into Original Series, Star Trek Original Series. So I brought it up as a tab because this is what this fucking community makes happen. Okay, hopefully you can see this. This is another tab. This is the local Alzheimer's walk, Salt Lake County, Utah, which has raised close to like over $70,000. And if you go down top fundraisers, there's my name. That's my team name. $12,450, which is insane. So fucking cool. So like $4,500 were raised on the GoFundMe, and I didn't think that would be put on there and show up. So it's just super cool that it is, and I fucking thank y'all so much. Okay. Ooh, do you know what's in Little Book Chapter 7? I have no. They've done some really weird things for these little books, so I haven't heard anything about Chapter 7. Kirk. Ooh, Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. Ooh, I can see that. What did I put him? Oh yeah, we were watching the original series the other night, and I was drunk, and I was making fun of Kirk and his because they wear makeup. They wear too much makeup in the original. I mean, I know all actors have to wear makeup, but like they I don't know. In the 60s, they really did it. They really went out. So for original okay, yeah, this is my little book. Mm, 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 mm. It is 6:52. So we'll say 5 more minutes for the giveaway. Put it at 6:57. Um, and then and don't forget, so that's $5 an entry by super chat, PayPal or Venmo. The PayPal and Venmo links are in the description. If you do PayPal or Venmo, make sure you let my whiskey lab in the chat. You can see him. You'll be able to tag him in the chat and just let him know how many entries. So like $10 would be 2 entries, kind of thing. Or you can do super chat and just it'll be obvious. He'll be able to see it, kind of thing. And you will be entered in for this High West Cask Strength bourbon. So I don't do bottle giveaways, especially like for myself, very often on my channel. So that's why I'm trying to like remember to mention it. But okay. God, Little Book Chapter 3 is so good. I love it so much. Okay. Star Trek original series. Okay, so like for me, the easiest one to do was Spock. I love him. He's my everything. Leonard Nimoy at like 100 years old, I would still like Nick knew when he met me. Like when he married me, he knew. Like it was always going to be Leonard Nimoy first. Um, Spock all day. So for me, he is Knob Creek 12 Cask Strength because he is absolute perfection. But I also did write in parentheses Little Book Chapter 3, which is appropriate. But like Knob Creek 12 Cask Strength to me is like one of the most perfect bourbons to have ever existed. Like honestly, for me, I mean, I've never had it side by side. I got to try some George T. Stagg at Mike Stall's, but like for me, like that's where it's up there with. Like, it was just incredible. Why won't they give us more of that beautiful blessing? But that's Spock for me, only because it's perfection. I have no logic beyond that. Also, my ears are itchy, and I can't itch. Oh, thank you so much. My Whiskey Lab is dropping the links to the Venmos and PayPals in the chat. Where's yo, I used to make I don't drink cocktails as much anymore, but I did used to make a Romulan ale cocktail. Basically, you just add blue curacao to anything and it'll look like Romulan ale. But it was basically like a blue margarita, but so good. Little Book Chapter 3 is yeah, it's incredible, especially like if you're a Jim Beam fan, which I definitely am. But like I think anybody will like if you like bourbon, you will like Little Book Chapter 3. Like it's they did some more fun experimental things with some of the other little books, but I love that they did this just like let us highlight some of the best of Jim Beam and put it into this blend and created an incredible blend. Mm. Which bottle back? The Kentucky. Oh, I can't reach it. It's here though. I have it. Sorry. My crazy neighbor earlier today called me a fat ass because he's taken to just like yelling things at us whenever we walk out. And so that was really nice of him. But I do have the Kentucky, my story time. This was my prize from him because he's just ridiculous. Last year for the Alzheimer's fundraiser, because last year we raised an incredible amount. But no, you can't have it back. I have that over here though. Pulled it aside as some of my favorite stuff. What is that bubble bath bourbon? How's it going? I have your Glen here. That was my first Glen. This is like my go-to Glen, bubble bath bourbons. Your logo is the best. It's so cute. I kind of want to make a manatee Glen. Also, he's the one who helped me make my the stencils for my mini Glens. So, what is up, Bubbles? We're just celebrating my birthday, doing a little bottle giveaway. Let's see. Oh, so that's a weird blend because they've got some weird stuff. Like They had the rice whiskey. They had another weird one too. There was one with like did it have like Canadian rye in it too? Plus 4-year-old beam rye. I don't I don't know. I mean, if you know what you're doing, I guess maybe. Uh, let me more rip. He was the best. He was amazing. Like Spock was the fucking best, but Little Nemo was legit like an awesome cool. Where are they? I'll stab a fool. Who are we stabbing? I'll stab somebody. Anybody who wasted sorry. So much of the chat is so tiny. Um where are we at? We are at 6:57. I think it is time. Sup, old humble. Sorry. I think you said hi earlier and I missed it. But thank you so much. And I think you hang out sometimes on Dungeons and Drams, which I do on Monday nights with Whiskey Dick, Mash and Drum, Bourbon Bites, and Rock Out Review. And it's so much fun. It's just fun nerding out and drinking. But thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, it's 6:57. I think we're gonna close the giveaway. If Scott, my whiskey lab, you wanted to figure out how many entries we are, I'm gonna get into. I never did. I just got to Spock. Oh, Uhura. Like Uhura, fucking legend of all time. Just crazy character. Like, like one of the first black major characters on screen. And she's on the bridge. She's in a command role. And so I put her as rare breed because she was definitely a rare breed at the time. But like she just like everybody connects to Uhura and everybody like feels just comfortable with like say like that is a good go-to. I don't know what to pour and have some rare breed kind of thing. Like, you don't know who to go to about this problem. You don't know who to like can help you figure this out or get this to work or whatever. Uhura's gonna be, she's gonna translate to you kind of thing. So like I think Uhura would be rare breed. Um I don't have a Glenn. You don't have a Glenn? You need to get a Glenn from Bubbles. He's got like literally it's my favorite Glenn. I need to get more time on Mondays to catch it. It's so much fun. We have so much fun with it. It's also a podcast, so if you can't watch, you can always listen while you're driving or whatnot. Um okay. No, the not. Oh yeah, that you gave me. So good. Nope, that's my Spock bottle. So no, you definitely can't have that back. We are at 58 entries. Thank you so much, y'all. Okay, let me. Oh, one more. So, Khan. So, like, you don't even have to know Star Trek, right, to know who Khan is. Like the one of the most famous villains of all time. I love this. Uhura was also fine. Yeah, she was. Yeah. Even like later in the movies when she's aged and everything, like that bitch had great legs. So jealous. I love Nichelle Nichols. And it's so sad to watch her now and know she died of Alzheimer's. But anyways, Khan, and then I'm gonna pick a number. Uh Ultimate villain, just like watch Wrath of Khan. Even if you don't like old movies, even if you don't like Star Trek, go watch Wrath of Khan and tell me you don't think Khan is one of just like the best acted, best written villains of all time. Ricardo Montalban was the actor. So fucking good. But he's a villain. So like powerful, amazing, crazy level, high tier villain, right? So I'm thinking like B-Tac, but he's a villain. He's a bad guy, and this is my book. So he's Thomas Handy. He's a rye B-Tac. So okay, and now I'm gonna pick a number. So we have somebody said Ricardo Montalban. Yes. He's just like the way he delivers the lines. Now I'm gonna have to go watch that. I'm sorry, Jason, Mash and Drum, but I might have to watch Wrath of Khan now while drinking Little Book. But I'm gonna go with y'all. I can't see this. Y'all saw my screen earlier. I didn't have a tab. Like rewind and watch. You'll see there's no tab up showing the whiskey giveaway or whatever. So I'm gonna go with number 14. Also because that was the number of our campsite this past weekend, and we had a great time camping. And I think I might have Nick on board with camping. He's not really hiking camping person. We even almost adopted a dog this week, but they got adopted before we could, so that I could have like a hiking buddy. But Nick really enjoyed camping for my birthday, so maybe he'll be on board now. So okay, while he's looking up number 14, I'm going to say who I put down as Kirk. It's partly because of the makeup. What did I say here? Then should I? Ooh, yeah. Lasted longer than he should have. Uh, or he's like a vodka or tequila. Women love him. Panty dropper. But I put Blue Run maybe because I feel like he's all makeup, but there's not like that much substance underneath. So, like, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Kirk. I feel like Spock is the only reason he's alive. Let's be honest. So, yay! Congrats, Leo Chubb! Oh, I hope you're still in the chat. If not, it's fine. I will contact you. I will email you. Yeah. Oh, I thought this is not working. Okay, now it is. What? So, I will contact you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've listened to Jason Mash and Drum enough to know that it's kind of, like Kirk is all marketing. Like he rips his shirt, but it's like nobody wants to see you shirtless. Like, stop it, please. But I guess back then people did want to see that. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, there's one episode where Spock is shirtless. Why did that not happen more often? Just saying. My female Trekkies know. Thank you so much, T. Jarrett. What is up? And before I forget, so last month, I forgot to do the Patreon giveaway. So I'm doing 2 Patreon giveaways this month, and it is my birthday. So one is going to be for a set of samples, but one is going to be for a bottle. And it can either be the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Utah State Pick that we just got, 10-year, or it can be a Larceny Barrel Proof. It was C921 that I have that's unopened. It's on this side. Yeah. Larceny Barrel Proof C921. So the winner will be able to pick that. So real quick, I am going to tell me I still have that tab up. Why would I close that tab? That would be dumb. Because I know Mash and Drum has gotten started, but just want to record it, and then I will contact the winners regardless. So it's not like anybody has to be here to win. Just saying, I really, really appreciate the support from my patrons, especially as work has been crazy and it's been difficult. But this weekend, I'm hoping to take Stag out onto the trail. So, okay, here we go. I found the tab. Okay, there we go. That's weird. Wait, nope, that is the wrong one. Wrong one. I forgot. I had to make a copy of it because I broke it. There we go. There it is. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I'm hoping to go out on the trail. I have a presentation on Monday, so I might say that now, but I might be freaking out over the weekend. We'll see. It's not even that important of a presentation. Christine Vasco, I want to win mini. Didn't I send you a mini Glen? I'm pretty sure I sent you 1 or 2 mini Glens. If I've only sent you one, I will 100% send you another because you and Mark should both have one. I would love to see Mark with his big hands and little tiny mini Glen. So, okay, here we go. Oh, I came back to StreamYard so that I could share that tab. Present. Hey, Christine, if you win and you don't want the samples or you don't want the bottle, then you can totally ask for a couple of mini Glens. All right, here we go. And we're going to go to giveaway list. This is what I do. Now y'all know the behind the scenes, pay special, values only, boom, randomized range, boom. Oh, the top one is Greg Johnson. Greg Johnson wins the samples. And then, we're going to randomize it one more time. And I'll only have one person able to win. So if it's Greg Johnson again, I will. Oh, did I unrandomize it? Oh, no. I just pasted again like an idiot. If anybody has ever, the next one's my brother. I always skip him anyway. So, that's so perfect. Okay, awesome. Uh, yes, Zover wins a bottle. Okay, I will contact the winners to let them know. Uh, Anybody else gonna go watch Star Trek Wrath of Khan? I need more than one. You only have one? Oh, okay. Christine Vasco. Christine, another mini. Yo, you're my like pillow and t-shirt freaking model over here, so you absolutely deserve another mini Glenn. So I covered, all the main characters. I'm sorry I didn't get to more of them. I did have for red shirts for Star Trek original series, the ones who always die. Uh, Either Evan Williams, Bottled and Bond, or Johnny Walker Red Label, because. So I am going to enjoy these delicious pours, maybe a couple others, with my gorgeous board. Do-do-do. And I know Jason Match and Drum is going right now. His link is in the description below. My Whiskey Lab, thank you so much for tracking for me. Really, really appreciate it. And also on Mash and Drum in a couple weeks, I think September 27th is going to be. I'm going to double check, but that Wednesday, basically, he's doing a big fundraiser for Darrell Stewart, who's an amazing part of our community. His daughter, I think she's only 6 years old, has leukemia. So we're doing a fundraiser for her. Let him know that, we support him. We freaking love him and his family. So make sure you're there for that. I will likely be tracking for it, I think. But either way, like, just Darrell is so kind. His daughter's just so adorable and beautiful, and so sweet. Just, if you can support in any kind of way, just sharing the links and stuff, that's going to help him and his family a ton. So, but go check out Mash and Drum now, and then Women of Whiskeys, if you're still awake, depending on what time zone you're in, at 11 p.m. Eastern. So let's grab our little book and try to get this scrolled over. I've got things zoomed in, so it's always hard to see. Thank you, Sean Peak, for the happy birthday. Appreciate it. So, and I'm going to go watch Wrath of Khan. So, thanks for joining me. Salud.